AMC Entertainment is now facing a new lawsuit. They're facing a lawsuit from an investor non-related to the ape conversion case. The lawsuit in Delaware's Chancery Court seeks an order compelling the company to hold its first general shareholder meeting and board election in about 13 months. Two board members appointed as replacements in January are overdue to face an initial investor vote, according to the complaint filed, says Bloomberg's Law. What is going on, guys? Lottery Stocks here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you're new. We have a lot of stuff to go over with AMC and GameStop, so make sure to watch until the end of the video so you don't have to watch another update video here on YouTube. I'm sorry the video is going up a little bit later today, but if you do enjoy the video or find value out of it, make sure to hit the like button. It's free, it helps me out, and that is all I ask. And if you want to join the fam on this journey to financial freedom, hit that subscribe button, have post notifications on. Let's get into it. So, new lawsuit requesting the court order an annual meeting. Per my understanding, under DGCL, companies have 13 months from the previous annual meeting to hold the subsequent one, meaning AMC is now overdue. Basically, if the company doesn't announce a meeting date within the 13 months of the previous one, shareholders can ask the court to enforce one, which is what happened here. I guess we will find out if there is some gray area in the rules, and if not, then the Delaware Chancery Court will likely order a meeting to be held August 18th. Now, everyone is talking about, oh, new lawsuit on AMC. What are they going to do? They're going to delay the conversion reverse split once again. I'm here to tell you guys it's a separate case. The conversion reverse split is likely to go through, do its thing, or whatever Judge Zern wants to happen is what's going to happen. And then there's also this case separate, basically forcing an annual meeting. It's not anything crazy, and this is just a basic update. We don't have much information on it. If any new news comes out, we're going to talk about it here on the channel first. Now, speaking of the lawsuit, is this the same Kevin Barnes who just filed suit against AMC? Court unseals opinion in Carson Block SEC whistleblower case. And if this is the right Kevin Barnes, two questions. Why would he go at AMC solo and not through BC Partners? And number two, Kevin Barnes had nothing to do with the buyout of Chewy, but it begs the question, is BC Partners looking to buy AMC using Kevin Barnes to force a meeting? BC Partners was acquired by Guardian Media Group in 2003. Guardian Media Group PLC GMG is a British-based mass media company owning various media operations. Co-founder of Vox Media sits on the board. Warner Bros. Discovery owns 25% of Vox. Interesting. You guys let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. Also, AMC still sitting on the threshold securities list, about the 17th consecutive day, I believe, on this list. Now, we're not going to hold it to it as the main catalyst, but it's definitely something to pay attention to. As 13 days, they are supposed to force all of the FTDs to get covered, but of course, the SEC is corrupt and there are loopholes to everything. On top of that, the current borrow rate, according to Interactive Brokers, is at the highest that we've seen, at least for a bit, at 1,053%. Yesterday was at 1,014%, so it rose almost 40%. And Webull, for the first time in 2 weeks, is quoting AMC as hard to borrow at an estimated borrow rate fee of 808%. So the data that's reported to us is always skewed depending on what platform you look at. We also see over here short interest is being reported at 28.8% with 8.12 days to cover, but Ortex is saying something different. It's saying 28.03% short interest, and the utilization has dropped to an insanely low level at 83.44%. Cost to borrow average, according to Ortex, 967%, and the max at 1,000%. As for Ape, they're shorting it even more. It was at 5.5% short interest. Now it's at 5.61. Utilization still very low at 32%, as well as the cost to borrow still sitting around 7%. Not much happens with the Ape numbers. Now, analyst says meme stocks pose big danger to the market. They basically just go on and talk about how meme stocks are up a decent amount compared to other plays. And basically, we talked about how hedge funds have way over leveraged short positions, and this market rally is going to affect them to the extremest level possible. Touching on GameStop real quick, we're trading at $23.18, and what we have drawn out is still tracking to a T, coming back down here slowly, retesting around July 20th, scaling back up to this descending resistance level around $27 before essentially getting that breakout. This is something we're looking at in the chart, and I assume AMC will play a similar role. Plus, AMC is waiting for that big move that XRP had because their charts trade the same. Now, we're not going to touch directly on AMC's chart because the volume is insanely low. What I saw today was heavy manipulation, and there's no point to look at these 1 minute barcoding candles that just basically push AMC one way or the other in a very small percentage in a very long amount of time. So it's more so just like a patience thing. Once this lawsuit goes through, then AMC's price is going to be worth talking about. I am still going to touch on it. I'm probably going to touch on it tomorrow. I'm just going to skip the chart for today because literally nothing happened. We're getting a little bit of a hammer candle. However, short exempts are stacked up 203,000 on AMC, up from 140 and 111. So on top of them not being able to locate shares, they're going to have to locate even more. So what, in my opinion, is happening, if you take a step back, fails to delivers are at all-time highs. Short interest is reaching relative highs, at least what's reported to us, and the utilization is for some reason dropping. They're creating as many fake shares as possible, but they are going to have to locate at some point, and this could be the dip before the rip over on AMC and GameStop. As for GameStop, short exempt stacked up as well, 20,000 then 18,000, but it also does have a very little amount of volume. Options chain for GameStop always looking decent, always looking bullish, at least somewhat bullish from the call to put ratio. So that's something to pay attention to over on GameStop as well. Now, almost 3,000 firms declared bankruptcy in the last 6 months, a 68% jump from a year earlier, according to Equip Bankruptcy. And analysts have downgraded Virtu Financial's rating from hold to sell. And we know Virtu is the second largest market maker under Citadel. So in my opinion, this is some good news for us retail investors. Touching on the S&P 500 real quick, another rally, 0.5% up on the day, 453.15 as I'm making this video. And there are analysts, there are banks assuming the SPY was going to rally up to 455 this year, and they were saying that is the level to sell at. We're getting very close. Be careful of that level. Do you think it's going to smash right through this, or do you think 455 is going to be a crucial resistance level for the S&P 500? You must keep in mind that there are multiple gap fills to the downside, but you also have to keep in mind that this is the overall stock market. I would also like to note that the volume is slightly becoming matched, so it is going to become even more dangerous at this level. My opinion, at some point we come back down and we base at 444 before ripping even higher. I think we need a little bit of a cool off for the SPY, but I definitely could be wrong. You guys let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. XRP trading at 75 cents, up 2.35% on the day. AMC is going to get this jump. It's going to get it very soon. The algorithms want it to happen, and it's basically waiting to happen. XRP is looking for that breakout still flagging out, making higher highs and higher lows on the daily time frame, waiting for that breakout over on XRP. This is a beautiful thing to see as you see more volume on the green days, plus just a little sprinkle on top. Canadian Imperial Bank of Commerce, CIBC, partners with Ripple to use XRP for cross-border payments and settlement. Also guys, before we close out the video, if you want up to 16 free stocks, each valued up to $2,000 per stock, potential free Tesla or Google stock with $50 sent to your account for doing absolutely nothing, use my link, download MooMoo, sign up and make a deposit. It takes 2 minutes out of your day. That is in the top of the description and pinned in the top of comments. Also, you get access to trading options, going long, going short, and more. So there's no reason not to do so. It's a free platform that keeps your money FDIC insured. Also guys, pop in the Discord. The link is under the video. You guys won't regret it. I'm in there on the daily, so we can talk on the daily, plus 500 of the most amazing people who talk stocks all day long. So whether you're an advanced or beginner trader, this is the place for you. You also have options trading alerts in there, post gains, post losses, and more. So make sure to pop in the Discord. That link will be right under the MooMoo link in the description and in the comments. Overall guys, that is what I got for you for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed watching or found value out of the video. I will be updating more in Discord throughout the day, potentially some YouTube shorts. Unless some major news comes out, I will drop another video. I love you all. Lottery stocks out.